Have you ever imagined controlling a computer with just your thoughts? No keyboard, no mouse, only your mind. That was once science fiction, but not anymore. The day I experienced a brain-computer interface (BCI) for the first time completely changed the way I see technology, learning, and even what it means to be human. Chapter 1. The invitation. It all began when I received an email from a neuroscience research lab. The message said, "We're looking for volunteers to test our new brain-computer interface system." At first I hesitated. The idea of a machine reading my thoughts felt both exciting and terrifying. But curiosity won. I signed up immediately. A week later, I arrived at the lab, a bright, silent room filled with computers, cables, and futuristic devices. A researcher named Dr. Hannah welcomed me. She explained that their new BCI could detect brain signals and translate them into digital commands. "Think of it as Wi-Fi for your brain," she said with a smile. Vocabulary to learn: neuroscience, the scientific study of the brain and nervous system. Volunteer, a person who offers to do something without being paid. Translate, to change from one form into another. Chapter 2. Connecting my mind. Dr. Hannah led me to a chair and placed a lightweight cap on my head. It had dozens of tiny sensors connected by silver wires. The device looked like a mix of a swimming cap and a crown of light, she explained. These sensors detect your brain's electrical activity. When you think about something like moving your hand, your brain sends signals. The computer will try to understand those signals. My heart raced. Could this really work? The screen in front of me showed a simple game: a ball in the center and two targets, left and right. My task was to move the ball by only thinking about it. No touching, no speaking. I closed my eyes and imagined my hand pushing the ball to the left. Suddenly, the ball moved. Slowly, but it moved. My mouth dropped open in shock. Dr. Hannah clapped. "That's it. You just moved something with your thoughts." Vocabulary to learn. Sensor, a device that detects and measures signals or changes. Electrical activity, energy signals produced by the brain or nerves. Shock, a strong feeling of surprise. Chapter 3. Learning to think differently. The next few hours felt like training my mind to speak a new language. I had to focus deeply, not on words, but on intentions. When I concentrated on moving the ball left, it responded. When I lost focus, it froze. It reminded me of learning meditation, except this time my concentration had a visible result. Every small success made me more confident. I learned that my thoughts had patterns, waves of energy that the computer could read. After several tries, I could move the ball smoothly, even make it spin. My brain was communicating directly with the machine. The feeling was indescribable, as if I had unlocked a hidden superpower inside me. Vocabulary to learn. Concentration, focusing your attention on one thing. Intention, what you plan or aim to do. Visible, something you can see clearly. Chapter 4. Beyond the game. After the test, Dr. Hannah showed me other BCI applications. One project helped paralyzed patients move robotic arms using their minds. Another allowed people to type on a virtual keyboard without hands. There were even experiments with BCI-powered drones. The technology was still young, but the possibilities were limitless. I realized it could transform how humans learn, work, and interact with machines. Imagine studying a language by simply downloading knowledge or controlling smart devices without lifting a finger. But with great power comes great responsibility. Dr. Hannah mentioned privacy concerns. After all, if machines could read thoughts, who would protect that data? I understood that technology like this needed both innovation and ethics to evolve safely. Vocabulary to learn, paralyzed, unable to move part or all of the body. Ethics, moral principles about what is right or wrong, evolved to develop gradually over time. Chapter 5. The afterthought. When I left the lab, the city looked different. Every screen, every device, every sound, I saw them not just as tools, but as potential partners for the human mind. That night I could not sleep. My brain felt alive, buzzing with new thoughts. I realized how powerful our minds truly are, capable of shaping the digital world with pure thought. Days later, I received my test results. The researchers said my brain patterns showed strong focus and adaptability. They invited me back for another round of testing. This time, the interface would allow me to draw shapes just by imagining them. I smiled and accepted. Something in me had changed. I was no longer just a user of technology. I was part of its evolution. Vocabulary to learn. Adaptability, the ability to adjust to new conditions. Buzzing, full of energy or activity. Interface, the connection between two systems or entities. Chapter 6. Reflections on the future. Weeks after that first experiment, I kept thinking about the future. Brain-computer interfaces could help disabled people walk again, assist students in learning faster, or even let artists create directly from imagination. But they also raised deep questions. If our thoughts can control machines, can machines influence our thoughts? Where does human identity end and artificial intelligence begin? The experience made me more humble and more curious. Technology wasn't just changing the world, it was merging with our minds. And in that connection, I saw both hope and mystery, the beginning of a new era where humans and machines no longer communicate through screens, but through thoughts, empathy, and shared intelligence. Conclusion. The power within my first experience with a brain computer. Interface taught me one unforgettable lesson. The most advanced technology is not inside the computer, it's inside our own heads. Our brains are living computers, capable of creation, emotion, and infinite learning. The BCI didn't just connect my mind to a machine, it reconnected me to the incredible potential of being human. Final words to remember. When mind meets machine, the boundary between imagination and reality disappears. And that's where the future begins, one thought at a time.